I think I one time made a mistake of bringing my girlfriend.
I mean, you
this
did.
motherfucker's like,
Oh no,
she had a fat ass.
The girl with the fat ass, yo. Well,
You don't bring your girl to the grotto.
Wait, but you don't bring her with me because I was just like, yo. I was sitting there like, yo, you got a fat ass. God damn. Dolo was sitting there like, yo, that's my girl, yo. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Your girl got a fat ass.
She did have a fat ass, to be fair.
Yo, she got her thong. Remember, she got her thong, and I was like, oh my god, and fucking that shit fell out and fucking hit. That shit was like splash in the water. I was like,
it was. Jesus. She had a big ass. Shout out to her. Even though she was a fucking horrible human being.
Hey, you know, most of our previous girlfriends are.
Yeah, that's why they're previous.
Yeah,
right?
you know. Shout out to me being probably a dickhead too. I was probably a fucking scumbag too back in the day.
Oh, we were all scumbags. You know? I mean, that's why we were all friends.
Yeah, you know,
but you're not really being you're only a scumbag when you look back at it. Because in the moment, you don't know. You're young.
No, in the moment, you're a rock star, yo.
Well, you're also
yeah.
pretty high and drunk.
Yeah,
so.
I'm fucking out of my mind. I was like, yo, I mean, some of the shit you look back on, you're like, now you just sit there like, what the fuck was I thinking, bro?
Well, all right. Battle raps because I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, because the ice on which they skating is so thin. That's what I love about the human soul. It'll usually show when the truth ain't told. You's a liar, I can smell it on you. Got the voice down packed, but your eyes are telling on you. Shame on you for stretching your mouth around shit.
Ebony and Ivory is back.
All right, baby, we're live. We're back, episode 41, the Strategy and Dolo Show, live on
Featuring
Club Killers.
Very special guest, Rock City.
Yo, this is Ebony and Ivory right now.
This is Ebony and
Ivory. Right here, the OG right here. And this guy had to step in.
I mean, how did Ebony and Ivory come about?
Let's talk about it.
Oh, man.
All right, so Ebony and Ivory, what year was that?
Yo, that was Ben Foreman, yo. Remember? Ben Foreman. Shout out to Ben Foreman, yo.
Studio
he
Paris.
actually came up with that shit. Remember, we were at what is Fremont? What does it used to be?
It was
American
Junkie.
American Junkie.
Yeah, American Junkie, dude. We were outside. That dude was like, well, we were messing around. He's like, man, you guys should do some shit like Ebony and Ivory. And we were like, oh shit. I was like, yo, we could do that shit.
And so we did it, and we booked some acts. We did, what did we do?
Shit,
Detroit,
yo, we played in Detroit, Cleveland. Shit.
And then I think in Cleveland was.
Did you guys have like a thing? Like, what was your thing? Like, did you have a song, like an intro song?
Yeah,
well, I mean, I get the concept,
we actually did.
But like,
we made an intro.
We
that
did.
Was the Paul McCartney, Ebony,
we
and Ivory,
did.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
And it was like a.
Yeah. Yeah. I do remember that shit.
And then it would go into like I don't know whatever. And then we just
probably
mixed
some
that.
fucking like.
But we were doing it different than
some
me.
Some LMFAO or some shit.
We were doing it literally with 4 turntables at first.
Oh no, yo, that was.
We were like banging the box.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
It was like that shit was like a whole carload of shit.
Yeah, and it was like a whole ass process to do it.
Because I feel like Rock City at that point was at a point where he could say, "I want 4 turntables." Like you were on some like big.
I mean,
shit,
yeah,
kinda.
no,
Like
Cleveland
I want
and
4
shit.
Turntables.
Like, you deal with some of these Detroit motherfuckers. I'm sorry, y'all, but you know what I'm saying. But motherfuckers didn't want to get 4 turntables, let alone have 2 turntables, let alone 4.
At Surprise, they gave us a 4 turntable set. Remember?
Yeah,
on top of the fucking aquarium.
Oh yeah, we were on that.
That shit was hard. I can't front.
All right, my bad. I gotta retract that shit.
They
Detroit is not broke. Actually, we love you, Detroit.
Is that the night
I'm back in Detroit now, so I love this shit, yo. This is,
Is that the night that you joined the Illuminati in Detroit?
No, that was a different night. That was a different night. That was a different night.
The night you what?
This man's part of the Illuminati.
I may or may not have connections with the Bohemian
Grove.
Bohemian Grove.
I mean, I think you would have met the Illuminati on the Groove. On
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Shit. I met aliens on Holy Shit.
Yo.
We might have to release the footage.
Yo,
you legit, you time
I have that. We need to make a video
that
of
was a hell of a trip.
Now we can release the video. The video can be released now because our homie's married long enough.
Yeah, that was the homie's bachelor.
The whole statute of limitations.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She can't divorce him now.
And ain't none of us going on no cruise here no sooner.
Well, I mean, there was definitely no fucking on the ship.
No, there was no
she can't
fucking.
Be mad.
Yeah, it was just
debauchery.
We'll say debauchery.
I mean, that was a wild ride because at first you're getting on the holy ship and
No. Hold on. Not even holy ship. Remember the fucking
right.
pre-party we went to?
What city is
in
that?
in like Cape Canaveral,
Cape Canaveral,
fucking
yes.
Florida.
Some
We were like,
podunk-ass
yo,
Florida
we
town.
were in some fucking like tiki hut
with some
fucking
nasty strip
Yeah.
clubs, bro. With some meth out.
Oh,
bitches
you guys,
beating the shit out of you with their fake
yeah,
tits.
you were getting beat up in the. I remember you got beat up in the strip club.
That
She was
strip-
smacking you with her tits. She was like,
I think he's got
I
video
paid
of
money
it.
for
Yeah,
that. I paid good money.
Yeah,
for
he
that.
paid. It was money well spent.
damn, dude, I totally remember.
We came in hot right now.
I mean, to be
Yeah, we
honest,
did.
when I think back, we have so many good fucking memories together.
Oh yeah,
Like what we went through that era, whatever it is, I don't think that it's like a thing yet. We have to give it like 30 more years, and like that era will have a name and like what thing. But like, yo, that shit was lit, bro.
Yo.
We fucking partied a lot.
we had that shit. We were professionals.
Just
You know what I mean?
fucking
we had that shit to a science. You hear me?
But let's
All the
take
way
it
around,
back to
you
the
know what I'm
beginning.
saying?
For anybody who's watching who doesn't understand what the fuck we're talking about, first let me give a formal introduction to Rock. All right, so you may already know him, but for those of you who don't, Rock was definitely, I would consider you my OG. You know what I'm saying? Because coming into the downtown scene, I didn't really know anybody before I met you and hanging out with you and Shannon. And so Katie kind of plugged me with you.
Shout out to Shannon.
Shout out to
Fucking
Shannon.
Jamar Eden, whatever.
Jamar
What the fuck did he used to call himself? 007. Fucking this dude had like 12 DJ names. and shit.
Exactly.
Like, who do I want to be tonight?
So you guys were like my first introduction to the nightlife in downtown Chicago. And I always looked up to you. I don't know if I told you that, man, but like on some real shit, I was just thinking about this today about how you were actually the first DJ that I ever saw stream live online.
Shit, I remember.
And you,
Really?
He used to do this thing from underground.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were using.
Son, yo, that shit was like.
That was like 2009
Yo,
or
it was
2010.
yeah, that shit was like. I forget what it was, dude. I had to like set up like cameras up in there.
It was like a whole thing.
It was a process, but
This
it
is
was
like
like
the old
yeah. This was like
OG
this was
shit.
the OG with
I
like
bet it was
with
on-
like the original DJ booth with like
Yeah.
you were like in the bunker. Remember that
Yep.
shit, dude? Yeah.
I bet it was on
Yeah.
Ustream.
Ustream.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
what that shit was.
Yep.
Yeah. And hella people used to watch that shit. They'd be like, "Yo, I'm at work."
Yeah.
Like, fucking,
It was
like,
dope.
third shift, like
I
fucking
remember
up
'cause
car parts.
I
and
would
shit,
be like
you know what
trying
I'm
to
saying?
bite records that he would play. I'd be like, he would play like a Vanity 6 record. I'd be like, what was that? I'm like, that's hot.
That shit was before Shazam and shit
You know what I'm
too.
saying?
man.
Like, that was back when
and
you
that's
could
when you be in there.
play-
That's when you be peeking up in the DJ booth, like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, yeah.
And Dante, you
and,
couldn't get Dante though. You
yeah.
couldn't get Dante though.
Oh,
'Cause he's in
oh,
AM mode,
he-
dog.
yeah,
that
AM
was
mode.
his thing,
That
bro.
was
That
he.
was his
He
thing.
was until he died. He was like he was all over that. Just rest in peace, DJ AM. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? But, you
dude.
know,
That was the time, you know, hide your shit.
yeah.
What other places were you playing back? Do you remember, what was that place downstairs, Lake Colonial? I think that's the first time I ever seen you DJ.
Lake Colonial.
Remember? It was right there over in...
Oh, Les Passages,
Les
bro.
Passages.
That was the OG.
Was it La
That was
Passages?
like
But
That was like
off
the
Rush
first-
that
Street?
was like the turn up back in the day, yo. Like that's when that's when people used to come and like it was a dance floor. People used to party.
That
I mean,
was
they would
in the
be
Viagra
like,
Triangle, right?
yeah, like right under right where fucking what's right there now? Like Lululemon is there right now, I think, or
Yeah,
something
and
crazy.
that Starbucks.
Yeah, like,
and
dude.
then remember Bill? Remember Bill's fucking sushi spot right
yeah.
there?
Wow, but upstairs, yeah,
Bill,
jellyfish,
bro.
yeah.
What's he doing?
dude.
You still talk to that guy?
No, I've not talked to
What
him.
was his last name? I don't
I
even.
forget
He was
Bill.
like one of those
He
dudes
was-
that was just like
Bill was
around,
Bill
and
was
he'd
like the OG,
disappear.
but he would always just show up at every party, and you'd be like,
disappear
you'd
and
be like,
then
yo,
disappear.
but he would know everybody. You'd
Yeah.
be like, who is this motherfucker? Like he was like the OG too. Like
He was mad
he was like in
smooth.
the game, but I think he got out the game and then he came back in the game, and he was like, okay, you know, like.
Bill.
So,
he always
totally.
had like mad respect for us. I was
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
I was young at that time. I remember
Yeah,
I was like
yeah.
new to the game and everything, and he was like,
Yeah.
Felt
mad.
good, somebody
I remember I first
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
you play at fucking what's that spot? Bisbee used to own right there. Stout, yeah,
Stout.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
Bisbee.
yeah. That's when he was heavy over there. That was your spot.
That
dude.
was
You were
it, yeah.
That was you held that joint down forever. I was like,
Yeah, how long
okay,
did you resident?
yeah, you were there.
Probably like maybe 2 or 3 years. I think.
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah.
It was architects.
I mean, downtown
first.
Chicago. That was, I mean, shit.
those were the spots.
I mean, those were spots. I mean, shit.
Damn,
I was at
man,
underground
shit.
for
You were
fucking.
everywhere back then, though.
I was everywhere, but then I was at underground for like, I was a resident for like 11 years.
Bro, the crazy thing is that you could literally still go back there, right? Like, you know who's there tonight? Jesse Marco.
Yeah. Yo, he is.
Yes,
he is,
bro.
yo. He is, yo.
At least they're
Like,
really-
nothing changed,
yo,
bro.
everyone
Like, you could
does.
be on tomorrow night,
Dude,
and it's
my
just
dude,
like, we're back.
my homie called me the other day. He was talking about the underground. He's like, dude, it's like Groundhog Day. Or some shit, yo. It's like fucking like Macy Gray. They were like, yo, Macy Gray's playing again. Like, and I was like, oh, okay.
Wait,
You
did
know?
you open underground? Were you
No,
there?
you know what's fucked up? I didn't open
Sealy
underground.
did, didn't he?
Sealy
opened.
opened
I did. No, it wasn't Sealy.
I thought it was Sealy.
It was
I thought it was
Kane.
White Shadow.
It was Kane. Well, it was White Shadow, but then that shit, you know what happened there? That shit went all fucked up.
Let's
but
fucking
then,
talk
so
about
you know, shout out to White Shadow. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I don't know. You know, I think it was a disagreement. Whatever happened, I think people parted their ways. You know, he left, and I think remember it was Kane. Kane started. To tell you the truth, I think Eddie Mills
Eddie Mills?
was the original crew up in there.
shit.
The
You know what I'm
OG's
saying? And
OG.
then
So if
because
Rock's
remember
a OG,
Dante
Eddie Mills is the OG.
Yeah, OG. Hey, I mean, Eddie was, you know, before I even came there, you know, Eddie was, you know, that dude, everyone said it perfect, you know, like Eddie was like the most famous motherfucker you never knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but like he was everywhere. You
The
know what I'm saying?
motherfucker had Grammys.
Yo, yeah, like he was crazy. Like, you know, the dude was literally everywhere, and you know, like he could, you know, that Eddie could hold a room when he get it going. That motherfucker. He was the greatest setup man, you know what I'm saying? Eddie would be like, man, I got you. I got this room right for you, you know what I'm saying? And if he needed to take it home or your ass was too drunk or something, he'd be like, Eddie, you still got to play. He'd be like, all right, I got you. Boom. He you know, and he just jam
definitely got
out.
some marathon sets.
So, yeah, I mean, that mug would be in there for like 10 hours. I'm like, dog, you got to, you know, what's going on here?
Bro, what's a funny Eddie Mills story? If you have one like on the top of your head, like something that you can
Man,
think. 'cause
something
that
I can,
motherfucker
I don't
was
know if I
funny,
can
too.
say that shit on the internet.
Come on, baby, it's
Damn,
time.
dude. I'm
It's
like, damn,
time.
this is, I don't even know. I mean,
he was always clowning, and then what Cy and Jem put in the group chat was
Yeah.
pretty funny because when they were talking about how he would always hold his phone so close to his face.
Yeah, he would.
I literally
Yeah.
pictured it when
That
they
mug
said
would-
that. Like,
Eddie,
he was
Eddie,
up in the DJ booth.
or when Eddie's texting, that mug would be like, damn, dude, like you look like my dad, like, yo, like dad, back up from the camera, like when they're FaceTiming, like, yo, you got to back up a foot, like this thing ain't on, what the fuck? Like,
I
goddamn.
pictured it right when I read it. I saw it. So
I can't wait for the
perfectly.
30th, man. It's gonna be
Oh
good
man,
to
it's
see
gonna be
everybody
good to
that
see everybody,
reminisce
man.
on
It's like
Eddie's
it's
legacy.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. You're gonna be in town for that?
I will be in town for that for
We
sure.
already got our flights booked.
Yeah, I will be there for sure. That's gonna be just, you know, we gotta
That's
do
gonna be
we gotta do
straight
it up
love.
one more time for this guy, cause man, he would, you know, you already know he'd be yelling and cussing everybody out if you didn't show up to
Oh, that's
if I died and you didn't show up to my shit, Eddie'd be like, motherfucker, what?
Yup.
Like, oh hell no!
Yeah, that's
He just
exactly-
said like,
that's
so yeah,
exactly.
you definitely for sure,
We gotta do
definitely
it,
got to
man.
be there, definitely.
Hell yeah.
So I mean,
Hell
damn.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
tonight, big night. We got Rock City in the building at
man.
Bottle Blind tonight, along with Miss Chantel Jeffries.
Chantel
Yeah.
Jeffries. Now, do you know anything about Chantel?
I mean, I remember her from back, like when IG was like first popping.
That's
you know
what
what
I
I'm saying?
thought.
I thought she was only like 21.
I mean,
fucking-
fucking, but you know, when like motherfuckers was getting, I mean, kind of like she was like famous, like.
Wait, so
that's
did
when
she
people were like
start
having
out-
like millions of followers. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you were like, oh shit, she was like, I mean, if I'm correct, I think she's the same motherfucker, but. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she got 4.5 million followers right now, you know?
So
Yeah.
did she get
Chantel,
her-
can I get a shout out tonight? What's up? Damn.
Did she start as a DJ
just
or did
see
she
one
transfer?
I think she was the IG, you know.
I think
Listen,
she hopped on the
I didn't
DJ
see her.
train late.
Look, I didn't see her motherfucking resume. All right, so you know what I'm saying. Like,
I'm just saying,
I'm gonna assume, okay, that she was the IG model that turned into, you know, a D.
I'm not
somebody.
mad at her for getting her back.
Hey, I'm not mad at anybody for getting the bag
And
as
if
long as
she
you want to
brings out
be.
a crowd,
But you know,
better for her.
all I ask is that you at least attempt to learn how to fucking do what you fucking got to do.
Well, we gonna find out
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
gonna find out.
We're
I
gonna
mean,
give you
the
a full report
The
when that
strategy in
shit,
Dolo
if
show
it
has
goes
never
bad, okay.
failed
Let
to-
me
I've been known to let a motherfucker know when they come on the decks, like, hey, no, this shit ain't working out, player.
Let me
Like,
just
yeah.
tell you, there's been a history record of people getting roasted on Strategy's Instagram for not being able to DJ.
Yo.
I'm gonna say Sick got.
Oh,
we
no.
had a whole episode dedicated.
Oh no,
to,
really?
Bro, he played a pre-recorded mix for an hour
had
and a
to
half.
get his mix started. You had to play
Dude.
his
Couldn't
mix.
even start.
Dude,
You deserve every
but I've
dollar.
been, I've been there with so many Chicago clubs where you get these. Yo, I got this. I mean, remember I'm not gonna say his name, but remember the dude
Ryan
was like,
Cabrera?
no, remember. No, the dude. Remember the dude that was like buying bottles back in the day, and he wanted to become a DJ, and he go, and then they like found out he was doing like credit card fraud and shit.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, don't.
The Eastern European dude.
I forget his name.
What was
but
his name?
I forget his name, but yeah. I don't whatever. I don't remember his. Huh? I don't even remember.
Say it.
No.
Who's scared? There's
No,
three
no.
people watching.
I mean,
if there's
Six more are
if
gonna
there's
see it.
potentially a crime involved, I don't want to
like,
say.
like
Allegedly.
let's just say, well, he went to prison for it. So
Allegedly.
allegedly, my ass. That shit, he got fucking convicted. There's no alleged when your ass go to fucking prison. So that motherfucker went to prison, but like, they were like on me, like, yo, this dude, you gotta let him play. I'm like, no, I don't have to let this motherfucker play. And he got out
I do
there, and
remember
then
when
your
that was
boy
a
was
thing.
like, yo, like
his friends come out
he
and support him.
I think he hooked up USBs, and he was like, yo, can you show me like which one is it on? And I was like, and I literally looked
That's
at
when
him,
you go
and
and
you
get a
know
drink.
what I told him? I go, no. And he was like, yo, and then they were like, Kid Rock, can you just get him started? I'm like, fuck no. I'm like, what the fuck do I look like? This ain't
I gotta get him
this
started
ain't
to
no
play a
fucking Scratch
pre-recorded
DJ Academy up in here
Bro,
right now. You
it's
know what I'm saying?
honestly so
Yeah.
crushing to you because you're like you have such a respect for DJing. Like DJing has brought you everything.
Yeah,
Me,
yo,
I don't know
yo,
about you,
yo,
but me
fucking,
for sure.
yeah.
Like DJing is so important to me because it has literally given me everything that I have. So when someone does that, it's like,
Yo, it's like shit. It's like shit.
Disrespectful.
It's like slapping you in your face, flat the fuck out. And you know what I'm saying? No one comes in and goes to your job and is like, yo, let this dude come in and fucking take over your computer real quick and do what you do. It's just like the level of disrespect that the clubs give to like
That's how we
that
feel
like
it.
actual DJs that have taken years, decades to fucking learn the craft, understand
18.
the craft, fucking this, and we gotta hold the clubs accountable for this shit because it's really the clubs that are allowing this bullshit to go on.
Say this.
You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, I had
Always has been.
I had a
You know what I'm
conversation with Dante the other day about this. About somebody was putting Sick Kick on West, and he was saying something, and I talked to him, and he had a good point, and I kind of understand this point only the older that I've gotten.
Yeah, young rock would not.
It is in some respect part of the game because they bring
is
crowds.
part of
No.
Even if they
It's
suck at DJing,
it's a business. I remember David Grubman used to say all the time. He's like, yo, he's like, I want the person who's, I want to book someone that they're playing their song.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Even if they suck, but he's like, I want someone that's playing their song, and he'd be like, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Like nobody knows the fuck you play everyone else's records, dope. But what have you done? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I mean, I'm like you, like getting older, I understand that and shit like that. But at the same time, dude, it's like, yo, like, but then I argue that shit because it's like that shit happens, but you don't see these motherfuckers you don't see them let anybody just jump behind the bar and
That's
bartend.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what we used to-
you know what I'm saying?
what we
I'm
used to tell them,
like,
right?
yo, my man's girlfriend is real hot. Like, let her back there. Let her go fuck with all y'all money. Yeah, what do you mean? Let her pour up all y'all drinks. Yeah.
Exactly.
Why won't you do that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that should never, I never saw that happen. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, like if you're gonna get a bad bitch who's gonna put your place on the map, and people are gonna come out to see her because she's so hot, this and that. Being behind the DJ booth, first of all, half her body's cut off. You're not gonna see a lot. She's not doing a lot of movement. There's not a lot going on there. You get her behind the bar, fucking shaking up some shots. The titties start bouncing. Things are happening.
I mean,
we're
you
in
at least got more
motion.
interaction. I think you would make more money with an IG model or whatever if
Behind the
they're
bar.
behind the bar. You at least get to talk to them. You get to, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
I've always said
You know?
they should at least have them like just do hosting. 'Cause
Yeah,
even if
just
they
talk
get
on the mic, yeah.
a couple times and go, hey, everybody having
That's
a good
all.
time?
That's
And they
all
go back
everyone
to-
wants to
they
see.
just wanna be in
No
the
one,
business.
no
on
one
the
wants to
mic,
see you
though?
train wrecking the bar. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Do
Like,
we
like
want
you
them
know,
on the mic?
Well,
Because like
yeah,
we've
I mean-
heard.
Wait a
we've
minute.
heard-
I know who you're talking about. And
Who?
she comes from Ireland.
She comes straight from
And
Ireland.
when she gets outside the microphone,
Hold on.
she sounds like a wounded animal.
You said a
We've
wounded.
heard. I swear to God, we
animal.
walked into.
Allegedly,
town one
she's
night
the
and it
number
was-
one
Oh
DJ in Ireland.
no! You guys are. Oh man! Oh
Do you know this
man!
woman?
Dude, I'm gonna let you lead with that one,
Do
player.
you know this? Have you heard of this
Jeez.
woman?
Did you see the video, the viral video?
Which one?
of her DJing for
Lil Wayne?
an act.
Was it?
No, was it Lil Wayne? No.
I think it was like the WGCI Big Jam or
Oh,
something. I think she was
no.
just playing some artist music. I don't even know what
No.
artist
What
it
happened?
was.
She got
Well, she
booed?
got fucking DJ Mano'd up there.
Oh,
You
no.
ever seen
When
that
Mano
video?
got treated like
Yeah.
Kanye?
Like,
Treated crew.
Yo, damn. You know, I mean, you know, everyone has to have humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Hey,
listen.
real
I'm
talk.
talking shit.
I'm not talking
I don't
shit.
get on the microphone when
yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna let
DJing.
y'all know.
Listen,
You know,
so
like,
stop.
I'm not a
This
big
is what
mic
we
DJ.
do.
You
We
know,
talk
We're
shit.
just
this
talking
is what
shit.
we
Yeah.
do. Nobody cares.
No,
It's
yeah.
all fucking love.
Yeah,
it's
you know.
fun.
At
I'm
the end
trying
of
to
the day,
get some
I
laughs.
I mean, real talk. I mean, Mano fucking fucked up with Kanye, and you know
That's
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying.
Like, I mean, I get it. Like, and he could be like, bitch, like, who'd you fuck up with?
That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
That's
Fuck, yeah,
true.
like, bitch, you fucked up for some drunk motherfucker that fucking just maxed his credit card out and shit.
100%.
So,
Hey,
I mean,
listen,
I'm just saying.
and
you
I
know?
respect it.
I respect. No, I respect
All
it. I love it.
respect
You know?
due,
Yeah.
but
But
it's
I got
a good
a
reference.
joke.
It's
That's
a
No,
strong
no,
reference.
hey, but
I'm not gonna
it
fucking
happened.
apologize for
It
joking.
happened. It happened. You know,
happened.
I've done some ignorant shit in the, I mean, underground. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Let's
I mean,
talk
you know,
about it.
You know,
What kind of ignorant shit have you done in
I've done
underground?
some wild. I mean, it had nothing like
You
fuck-
smash any
I-
POS
I mean,
systems,
you know,
maybe?
I maybe bought the POS system in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because you know. I don't know if people
you
know.
maybe
I
have-
used to be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
You know?
Definitely a time.
Yeah.
I think that even at Underground, there was a battle of the Mohawks at one point.
Oh man, you're gonna go there.
I think that there was even maybe a battle for who could wear the crown.
Oh man, I mean, there's no such thing as a battle when someone's had it for fucking. But just when someone had it before you fucking were born,
Let's
you know what I'm
fucking
saying?
talk about it.
I mean, it's,
Let's take it back to the Ben Newby days of Underground.
yeah,
the
you
glory
know.
years.
I mean, that was
I
back,
haven't heard
yo.
that name in forever. I
Ben
never knew that
Newby, yo,
guy.
the greatest
Bro, Ben
fucking
Newby was-
GM ever
Yes.
to ever.
Ben Newby put me on.
whatever,
Well,
yo.
hold
like,
on. I didn't know him, so I can't say. But Ferroni's a pretty good GM.
Ferroni's
Ferroni's amazing.
He was
Ferroni,
amazing. But
if I'm
Newby,
voting best
Newby,
GM, I'm going fucking Ferroni.
Well, they're different.
They have different styles. Ben Newby
Ben
would like
Newby's
you
like-
literally you going for your set, and Ben Newby will come up to you and he'd be like, all right, let's go. He'd be like,
Let's
he'd
take
be
it
like,
somewhere.
He literally would like come up with you with like 2 shots before you go on. All right, over
Okay.
here I got this table. He's like, let's get this shit. They want to hear this. Let's do it. You know,
But
like
it wasn't ever in a way where you're like,
it
"Get
was
the fuck
never
away from
yeah.
me.
It was
I wanna do
never
my
like
shit."
it was never like he's telling you what to play. He's just giving you the setup of the
And
room.
you respect
He'd be
him
like, I got
because you
some
know he
hip hop
knows
people
what
over
the
the
fuck he's
corner.
talking about.
I got some house heads over here in the corner over there, and he'd be like, all right, let's fuck it up. Let's go. Then end of the night, this dude is like fucking on top of the bar, fucking pouring shots, fucking dancing, disco and shit. I mean,
In
I
a
thought the
fucking
dude,
tailored suit and
yeah,
some
the tailored
fucking-
suit. This dude would fucking go ham. I'm
What
like, yo,
happened to that
I'm like, who is running the
I
bar?
think he went back to the UK.
He
Can
was
we
the
get him out of
UK.
retirement or what?
No, so I think he was running venues over New, like gigantic venues. He was the last time I heard he was running huge venues over there. Fucking probably just living it up. You know what I'm saying? Just
Shout out to Ben.
You know,
I'm sure
shit.
he's not watching, but
Yeah.
we miss you, buddy.
yeah, definitely miss Ben Newby. Fucking definitely.
yeah.
Who was the worst manager you ever had?
Oh, man, there's been a few.
Let's go there. Do you want to
But
go?
if I
I
had
mean,
to say,
here's my thing. What are the qualifications for worst? Because you would maybe look at some of these guys and look at their resume and see that they've worked at every single nightclub in the city multiple times back, around and around and again, and you'd be like, yo, this guy's good. Everyone wants him, right? Like you would look at that. You
I just think some people had good formulas. Some people had good sauce, and they knew what to do. You know what I'm saying? And it all came down to Chicago, and I think we can all sit here and say, yo, it's how you stack that room, man. It's how Now look, shout out to Underground because they did, for the longest. They just knew how to stack that room. As much as everyone fucking hated it, everyone look. I heard more people talk shit, but still want to get in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That-
They'd be
well,
like
it was a
these mother.
different time.
You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, man,
That
fuck
was a
that.
different
You know what I'm
time.
saying? Everyone would be like, you know what? Fuck that place. And they'd be like, all right, I got
Next
you.
week they're out
And
there in
then
the cold
you'd
waiting.
be like, yo, I got you. You'd be like, fuck that place. I'll say like, yo, I got you. All right, man. Yeah, I'm coming in. I'm coming in. You'd be like, damn, dude. So
a
like,
lot of that.
this was even before Instagram stories and shit. Like this was like
Yo, this
when
was
like you had to
before.
hear about the party.
yo,
really.
this is when people were like out here for real, out here. Yo, I used to have a mailing list, yo. Remember, I used to do the rock. Yo, I think I was one of the. I'm not saying I'm the first, but you know what I'm saying.
You had an app. I remember.
I had an app, dude. I had an app like 10 years ago, dude. I was paying. I was paying, dude. I was
Vince
paying.
Adams. You and Vince Adams. Had
Vince
the app
Adams
game
did,
online.
yeah. You know, I had the app going, dude. You know, like I had a mailing list that I used to send out every. You know what I'm saying? I had a mailing list of like. I think I bought one of them fucking them Chicago nightclub joints from Surreal or some shit.
No.
It was like, dude, it was like 50,000 people, dude. You
How
know
much was it? How much you paid?
I forget. It was like 1,200. That shit was like circulated.
But it'd
around.
be worth it.
But like everyone used to see my shit, and that was one of the biggest things. Everyone was like, "Yo." I remember when I first started Jordan at Soundbar. You know, everyone was bitching.
You talking about Jordan V?
No, Jordan.
Michael Jordan?
No.
I mean, I don't know. It's crazy.
He said Shy Real. You know, fucking
yeah,
you know Jordan.
Shy Real Jordan.
Fucking
Headquarters
Jordan. So fucking, you know, he was running
Did you
Soundbar
just
back.
Jordan on our podcast?
Yeah, really, damn. It's like
Well, I mean, you guys say
No,
Jordan.
you.
That's
I was like, dude,
No, you said you started him.
yeah, what do you mean?
You started his career.
So, oh god. So like,
Listen, I'm just trying to get a clip here, bro. We need views. I want this
right.
to go viral around the
You know,
Chicago
I mean,
industry community.
I mean,
we need views here.
so what do you want? What do you want?
I want
you want the
spice.
fucking real.
I want
fucking,
spice.
dude,
I want you to just let loose. I
Well,
want
the
you to
problem
just,
is you had no alcohol here.
Yeah. This
You didn't
this
come
motherfucker's in here living like a
Listen,
fucking
I gotta-
18-year-old college student up in
Who
here.
can't drink.
Yeah.
He's like, I
fucking
stole some
whose
wine
fucking
coolers from my
parents
mom.
cut him off or some
It's
shit.
got
like,
kombucha in it.
Yeah, this dude
Come
like,
on, man.
How-
hey,
does
this motherfucker's in here like his fucking job
We don't
starts on
smoke that
next
shit.
week.
We know
We
you
don't
don't
smoke
smoke.
no devil's
Look, this motherfucker's gonna give us a roach.
I
He didn't even give us a fucking. He didn't even give us. I don't want some old COVID.
man got a
ass-
Rolex
some
and a
old-
roach.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
nigga-
sorry, bro. I
yeah,
wish I knew like
got
some
diamonds
fucking
in it, too.
Is that a
premium
Rolex? This
fucking-
motherfucker-
Rolex with diamonds
This
in it. And
motherfucker
he
got a
got roaches.
Rolex and got fucking grape soda in his fucking
Bro,
refrigerator.
I wish I had a homie who ran a fucking weed business or
Man,
something. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm sorry.
Shit's
This shit's
crazy.
not legal out here, yo. You know, shout out to Pure Options.
Let me
you know
get
what
a
I'm saying?
fucking.
We're out here in
Let me get
Michigan.
a full stick. Let me get
You know
a
what I'm
full
saying?
stick.
Please.
Can you smoke?
Yo, I'll smoke for y'all, yo. We can smoke.
I'm not
Fuck it.
smoking.
Oh.
I ain't smoking none of that devil's lettuce.
Yeah, he said devil's lettuce. Okay, shit. You know.
So wait. All right. So for those who don't realize what underground was back then, I would say underground, in my opinion, well, I would say Le Passage really was like the first celebrity, like when celebrities were going to nightclubs. Like
They were, but you got to remember the guys that owned Arturo and them actually had Le Passage first.
yeah.
So back in the day, you know, I mean, I'm gonna throw his name out there. You know, Kells used to always be in that motherfucker. You know
Was
what
he
I'm saying?
pissing him?
You know what I'm saying? You know, yo. I mean, if you want to hear some juicy shit,
Yo, wait, you got an R. Kelly story for us?
Remember that? You don't remember that house in fucking like you're going to Wrigley? They used to after party at that house, dude. It was his old house. It's actually the house that fucking where he pissed on the girl, and I fucking was in there, and it was late. Yo, it was late night. You know, I was fucking super rock. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm in there, and I come walking in, I see like the little wood hold
Oh, the sauna.
and you know me, and I was like, oh shit! I'm in the middle of this party, like that's where this motherfucker pissed on the bitches.
Oh,
and
hell
I was
no.
going nuts. They were like, Rock, calm down, calm down.
He's like, let me
I'm
get a picture of me
I'm
in
like,
here.
oh shit! I'm like, this is it. It was like hidden behind.
Wait, was he there?
No. His house was empty, and they were renting it out. To like Surreal and them we're doing like late night fucking ragers up in there, and dude, it had like
surreal talk right now.
no, not my no. This is the OG Surreal.
OG
fucking-
Brian.
Yeah, no, dude. We were doing. He had like I remember, dude. They had a Space Jam basketball
I
court in
remember
there,
this place.
dude. The Space Jam basketball court was in
I
that
have
bitch.
no idea.
What year are we talking?
Yo,
about?
I
Was this
can't
before I
remember.
was allowed downtown?
No, this is before you were like really in the scene. Because I remember even before you. I remember you came to my studio once. Remember?
Yeah, with Katie.
Yeah, and you
DJ
guys were like,
Katie.
and they were like, yo. I remember you started playing and shit. I was like, okay. I was like, my man can get down, you know, like. And then I was like, yo, you were like, yo, I'm just trying to get downtown. This is when you were playing like Boys Town
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
And I was like, why the fuck are you playing Boys Town, bro? You were like, you know what I'm saying? Like Dolo's like, you know, the most hardcore. Not to say that gay people ain't hardcore and no shit, but you know what I'm saying. And not to say you're gay, you know what I'm saying. But
no, we talk
like,
about
you know what I'm saying. You were like
he's gay.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like your whole inception into the whole I was just like it just didn't make sense. I was like, why is this motherfucker?
If we were gonna lean one way or the other, he's gay.
Well, the way and we've talked about it on here before why I was playing that. Well, I used to play this.
Well, they paid fucking good. Look, on the back end, they paid good, and the motherfuckers paid on time. That's
the checks were always on time. That's a fact. But the other thing was that,
and it's probably the most fun party you could play.
Well, yeah, of course. But at the time, it was different. You know what I'm saying?
That liquid brunch was the shit. Back in the day. I know, Joe. That liquid brunch was scary, but it was fun.
Like I knew all the gay dudes had the plugs downtown, so I was like, well, shit. If I play here and they fuck with me, then they're gonna.
Well, I remember you would come on Sundays. Sundays. Yeah. You would come the whole crew.
They had their whole table, and I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna get my hand through this. Yeah. It's I had to take the back door.
I mean, but that's back in the day. When, that's bad. When
I took the back door a couple times.
Yes.
So. No, yeah.
I mean, that's when you could drop Prince in Underground, and people would fucking go.
Man.
People would go ham, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I was just playing off the wall shit in the club.
Oh yeah.
And it was it was just fun.
Coming back.
Yo, well,
is it though?
Now.
You think so?
I'm making it.
Okay.
I am in my world that I live in.
You let me know when that shit pops up.
I don't feel like
But I'm letting you know I haven't seen that shit.
Because I've talked about this before. I feel like there's a generational gap of people that weren't raised around music because everyone just accesses music through Spotify.
100%, yo.
So
we all know our music because our parents, yo. Exactly. I tell everyone, yo, you know, back in the day. Now you say some old, you say fucking Tupac to some kid, and they're like, what do you mean? Yeah. I'm like, how the fuck did your dad listen to Tupac? And they're like, what do you mean? I don't know that shit.
Who's Tupac?
What?
Tupacalypse.
Tupac. Who's Tupac? Why are you saying like Tupac?
Listen.
Oh, but what are you?
French.
What are you a fucking? What are you a fucking English teacher up in here right now or some shit?
Tupac?
The fuck? What do you mean?
Tupac.
Listen,
Tupac.
But a good example. This guy yesterday was forcing me to listen to Bob Dylan. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
But
this guy doesn't even know Paul Simon.
But that's what I'm saying. But my point is that's because of his influence of his parents. Like, and you got to remember, like for me and like everyone, a lot of black, people that when we were raised, you're raised on we're raised on Motown shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like we have that like you ask an old song, most black kids know what the fuck it is because like, oh shit, my mama used to jam to that shit, or you know what I'm saying. Now you ask these kids, they're like, what? They're like, what is this?
They think throwbacks are like fucking Wayne.
Yeah, yo, it is. I mean, it is. But
the reality is, there's no like real. Because look, if you say your mom listened to Motown, right? And I don't know how much older she is than you, but I'm willing to bet that she didn't grow up in the Motown era necessarily, but maybe just past that. But she knew those records from her older people that she was around.
Yeah.
And so she heard it and appreciated it as good music.
Well, it's even that. I mean, it's the blues. It's all that shit. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather listened to the blues and stuff like that. Like, it's more like, I think people have more of a respect of music, I think. And then, and then, like you were saying, like, Wayne's like a throwback now. Like, it cracks me up. I got a young-ass girlfriend. Yeah, I do. But, it's like, it cracks me up when these, like, old gems can resurf on TikTok now. Yeah. Like, she's on TikTok, and I'm like, why the fuck are you listening to, like, Mario or some shit? She's like, that's not new, motherfucker. I'm like, that shit's fucking like 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, I'm like they just don't. It's just not.
The one that cracks me up is when they play like the Big Papa sample, but it's like a TikTok, and then they're like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
First of all, that's Isley.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's
or if you start throwing samples, then you really it's way. Man. 25.
My girlfriend's 26.
25.
And it's the same thing. I keep like being like,
oh,
damn, you remember this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. Yeah. This song came out when she was 1.
Yeah. No. My girlfriend usually treats me. She's like, I was like 2-3 when this fucking song.
I try and just listen to my own music and not even tell.
Shout out to young girlfriends. Shout out to young girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, yo,
you don't want to have 2 young.
Ain't nobody trying to hang out with no old motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you hang out with young people. Young people keep you young.
That's
you know
what I'm saying.
Hey, George Daniels taught me that shit back in the day.
Oh, George Daniels.
You know what I'm saying? That's the OG right there.
I'm in my second childhood right now.
Do you remember George Daniels?
Yo, George.
Yeah, the record store guy.
Yo, he's the OG.
Yo, he goes through the club.
And he knew everyone.
Oh yeah.
If George was there, Uncle George was in that bitch. It's like
he was getting
he was I want to be him.
And he always came out at the right time. Like he knew he wasn't out all the time.
Yeah.
But he knew right when to come out, just to keep himself, just to let motherfuckers know, like, hey, I'm still here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like George, like I ain't dead yet.
Yeah.
Damn, like I'm dead. So yeah.
I wonder if he's still.
No, he's still. He's. I mean, I watch his IG, so you know he's still. Hey, he's still out here kicking.
Hey,
yo,
God
I
bless
went
him.
to fucking San Francisco with that dude.
Did you?
And I was like, yo, I was.
Did that
You
come
want a
about?
crazy George Daniels story? So he owned a
Let's
record.
go.
He owned a record company, and we were dealing with this artist named Tommy. Shout out to Tommy. And I was his DJ, and we ended up playing this record showcase in San Francisco. So we went out there to do his record. I mean, we were like, everyone was out there, like Ray J, fucking Sean Kingston and shit. So you know, this is like way back.
First of all, just a quick pause. Just because you brought up Sean Kingston, he literally, I just saw him comment on some fucking
Are you
OnlyFans
serious?
thoughts Instagram who has 2,000 followers the other day. Just because you brought his name, like Sean
he's
Kingston,
so
he's
random.
out here shooting his shot.
Hey,
and I respect
hey,
it.
To a girl with only
But keep
2,000
going,
fans,
keep
he's
going.
a celebrity. For
Yeah.
sure.
So we're in the, like me and George, we're in the car. We're going late night to some party, and I remember, and me and him were drunk. You know, I'm drunk, he's drunk. We're like yelling at each other, and I'm like, George, we don't know where the fuck we're going. He's like, Rock, shut your ass up, blah blah blah. This and that. And he's like, I know where the blood. He's like, I'm known around these streets and shit. He's like, I'm knowing the bay. He's like, I'll call E40 right now. And I was like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm like, yeah, go ahead, call that motherfucker. I called him, and E40 answered the phone. Like, yo, Uncle George. I was like, yo, he just treated the shit out of me, yo. I was like, damn. He was like, would you tell this motherfucker who the fuck I am? I was like, oh God. I was like, damn. I was like in the back seat, like, let me shut the fuck up right now. Like,
I mean,
yeah.
George is a legend because George. I mean, I don't know how old he's got to be in his 70s.
Oh,
right?
George's at least 75, man.
And so like when George's music room was like blowing up, that was like 80s, 90s.
I mean,
right?
you gotta remember, every artist back in the day used to have to fucking go and actually plug their shit.
Exactly.
Like they didn't have the Spotify shit. Their Spotify was get your ass in the car.
Do
And
a
you know what I'm
record
saying?
sign.
Like Jay-Z used to have to go to George's fucking music room. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, say what's up, sign records, you know, do that. So that like that era, that grind is done. You know what I'm saying? Now it's so easy. I mean, it's so easy to get on music, but I mean, I love it, but I hate it because it's like, yo, it's so many dope ass people that you see on like YouTube, fucking Spotify. You're like, damn, this person, no one knows this person, and they're dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it gives so many opportunities, and I guess like DJing wise too. Some like, yo, you could be at the crib now. And you could be famous at your house. Think about how crazy that is. You can sit at the crib and just be fucking.
Shouts
you
to
can,
fucking
you know what I'm saying?
Heavy, bro.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
still doing his
know.
Twitch streams.
Yeah, dude.
Still
Have you
doing
watched
his
his
shit
stream?
from fucking.
Have you watched his stream?
I watched it when he first came out, because you know me. I was about to do the stream
Take
shit.
notes.
I know I was about to do the stream shit. I hit him like I was like, so what's your setup, player?
Yeah,
And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I was
I
like,
mean, but
you know.
Heavy's the type of dude
Yeah.
he would give you.
Oh no, he
Yeah.
would
Bro,
he
but
would have
that's the
blessed
best
me with
part
it. That's the
about
best one.
Chicago.
Yeah, you know what I'm
That's the
saying?
best part about Chicago. We all fucking did that shit.
Yeah.
Heavy would hit us up.
Yeah,
we'd tell
yeah.
him, we'd hit him up.
Oh,
Anytime
my
we
shit was
needed
fucking
somebody-
up. I'd be go through the list like, yo, my shit. Hey, player.
Oh yeah,
you
definitely.
know
I
what I'm
remember the
saying?
days. I don't know what the threshold is. Let me see. Who's not working yet.
Yeah, yo, you definitely got to go down the list. Like, who isn't on to? Who goes on at 1 a.m. right now?
yeah.
You're like, damn, dude. Yeah.
Remember when you called us up asking us about how to make the video for the "I Am the Captain Now" shit? Remember?
Oh
yeah.
my
You
god.
you actually
Yeah,
made it.
I actually did. Yo,
Yeah.
that was fucking. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
This is my boat. This is my boat. Damn, that was like the early days of y'all, like
That
getting
was
like
when we first
your.
started to do video
That was like
editing.
you started doing your first editing. I was like, yo, I need this video edit.
Yes.
I need
We
this-
kind of took it full circle. We're not doing those editing videos anymore because they were just too much fucking time. But now we're doing picture flyers, which I feel like our picture flyers are kind of hidden.
No. You know, the flyer you took fucking was dope for for this. You know, you did it on Wednesday, but you know what I'm saying?
A little late.
Motherfuckers, I was like, damn. I'm like,
I got a newborn baby.
I know, motherfuckers. I'm like, I got shit. I'm like, can I at least let people know I'm coming here? Like, you know what I'm
It's a
saying?
little late, but
Yo,
better
and
late
then one of
than
my
never.
DJs at my bar back home literally took the flyer, and the next day went to my competition and did the same fucking flyer.
Oh, he copied
Oh,
it?
he bit that shit straight up. I'm like, that's
Wait. He made his own version.
He made his own like GT. I was like,
How'd it
GT.
look?
I mean, his shit was like okay, but it wasn't fucking. It like, how you gonna do some shit that I dropped? I dropped my shit on Wednesday. You gonna drop your
First
shit
of all,
on Thursday?
What's his name?
Because we got to
Because
roast
we
him.
made
DJ
the flyer.
DJ
We
King
fucking made
King
that,
King Tone.
King Tone,
Yeah, you know
stop
what I'm saying?
biting our
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Yeah, you know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
bro.
Fucking, but Shout out to you. Love you, brother. You know
Hey, they say imitation is a
hey, like, don't fuck up my bar and shit. He might break a POS tonight and fucking.
You know what I miss that we used to do a lot? That maybe I just don't do it as much anymore because I'm old. Fucking after
Speak
party.
on it, kid.
Remember
Yo,
every fucking
well,
night we
yeah,
would
I mean,
we would get somebody to open up a club that
Oh my
was like,
God,
and we
dude.
would just go
Yeah.
in that motherfucker party with some bitches till like
Party.
8 a.m.
This is an after party in Chicago is after 4 a.m.
Yeah.
or 5 a.m.
Yeah. That shit's like the
Oh,
sun
it
is up.
The sun
yeah,
is up.
yeah. The sun is up.
The
Yeah,
clubs
yeah.
close at 4 or 5. Certain ones.
After the parties,
I feel like
that shit was.
It was mandatory almost every night. It's like where are we
Yeah,
going?
I
And
mean-
think that was a big reason why you had the
I mean-
when I first met you, you were like
That
I'm
little
gonna tell you
penthouse
some
joint.
shit.
Yeah.
He's like I got the studio.
Yeah, no, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
the studio was the
back
studio.
to it.
Yo, the studio was the jump off, yo. Remember
definitely the jump
remember
off.
the studios to be the no pants, no shirt party,
Oh,
yo.
yes,
Yo,
bro.
you know,
I
hey,
remember
that's
we did the same shit
with
with
all the girls. I'm like, yo, the girls were like, you know, they'd always look at you at first. They'd be like, oh, and I'm like, then they're like, oh, fuck it, you know. I mean, it's 5 in the morning. We
Yeah,
used to be
and they're already
fucked
fucked
and
up.
they'd be like, all right, fuck it. I'd be like, yo, did we?
You remember when
there?
you had the grotto?
Oh man, woo.
The grotto was
Like,
crazy.
Yeah, shout out to my 9-year-old daughter right now.
Yo, is she 9?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, the grotto.
Whoa, I'm fucking.
So I fucking had like a Playboy grotto.
Wait, are you sure you want to say it? Because she might see this one.
Yeah, you know, it's fine. You know,
Listen, my daughter, I got
I mean,
a daughter now too. So
I'm not. You know, I mean that was a wild error in my life. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, you got
I
something
miss
good
it.
out of it.
I mean, yeah, I did.
Unsuspectingly-
Very unsuspected.
Did it come?
Yeah, it was.
in,
You know, we don't need to get into all that.
It was a
you know?
package deal.
But you know, we used to have this fucking crazy. The grotto was. We had a gigantic hot tub that held like fucking what? That shit was like 50 people probably.
I definitely,
Yeah.
I definitely brung some bitches
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
I think I one time made a mistake of bringing my girlfriend.
I mean,
there.
you
this
did.
motherfucker's like,
Oh no,
She had
I
a
do
fat
remember.
ass.
You don't
The
bring
girl with
your
the fat
to
ass,
hey,
yo. Well,
You
yo.
don't bring your girl
Yo.
to the grotto.
You can't
dog.
bring
Wait,
your
but
girl
you
to
don't
the
bring her with me because I was just like, yo, I was sitting there like, yo, you got a fat ass, god damn. Dolo was sitting there like, yo, that's my girl, yo. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Your girl got a fat ass.
She
yo.
did have a fat
Yo.
ass, to be fair.
Yo, she got in her thong. Remember, she got her thong, and I was
Well,
like,
there was no
oh my.
pants. There was no
I was like,
pants.
oh my god, and fucking that shit fell out and fucking hit.
remember
That shit was
hearing
like
this story.
splash in the water. I was like,
it was.
Jesus.
She had a big ass. Shout out to her. Even though she was a
Yeah.
fucking horrible human being.
Hey, you know, most of our previous girlfriends are. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
why they're
And,
previous,
yeah,
right?
you know, shout out to me being probably a dickhead too. I was probably a fucking scumbag too back in the day.
Oh, we were
so-
all scumbags.
you know.
I mean, that's why we were all friends.
Yeah, you know,
But,
yeah.
but you're not really being you're only a scumbag when you look back at it. Because in the moment, you don't know. You're
Yeah.
young.
No, at the moment you're a rock star, yo.
Well, you're also
yeah.
Pretty high and
Yeah,
drunk.
yeah,
so
I'm fucking out of my mind. I was like, yo, I mean, some of the shit you look back on, you're like, now you just sit there like, what the fuck was I thinking, dude?
Bro,
Like,
we talk about like when I talk about the times
Ah,
that I got
dude,
fellatio inside
dude.
nightclubs.
Yo,
like,
I mean,
in
that's
the
having,
open.
yeah, that's having,
real.
yo, that's,
And I think back and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? And I was
yeah.
like, wow, I was really
Yo,
drunk.
think about all the, I mean, let's
cocaine.
just, no, I'm not even going to bring that shit up. No,
just saying.
I was about to say something.
Bring it up.
No,
Let's
we're not
talk
doing
about
that.
it.
No, nope, not on here. We'll
Let's
talk,
Internet
we'll
was
talk
forever.
about that
We'll talk
later.
afterwards.
Yeah, we'll talk afterwards. But yeah, you know, yeah. I mean, I remember.
Oh,
remember,
shit, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hold
You
on.
didn't just get a little fucking
I think-
psychic.
I-
hit.
No.
I
Remember
think I already told
when
this
we
story
did
on
like
here
the
before.
Furious 4 thing, whatever?
Yeah,
and this
Fantastic
guy,
Four.
the Fantastic Four, and this dude was fucking on the. Yeah.
I made the flyers. So I
Dude,
remember.
no, you don't remember.
Somebody
remember,
had to be the girl.
Remember this dude was like on like some stairs somewhere, fucking.
Oh yeah, I was doing coke up a girl's ass.
Yeah,
you guys walked in on me.
Yeah, yo.
Because
No, you were
This was at graffiti,
no,
right?
you were
This was at
eating her
graffiti?
booty. You was
No,
not.
I wasn't
You
eating
was
booty.
eating the booty. You
I'm
was,
t-
you
that was
you
like-
ate
This
the
was at
booty.
graffiti?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It was by the
it's
roof.
coming together.
Yeah,
It's
it was-
coming
yeah.
together.
Remember, we were like walking up. We were like,
They
"What
had
the
the stairway
fuck?"
to go to the
yeah,
roof.
yeah. We were like, "What the
To
fuck are
be
you
fair,
doing?"
she had a fat ass.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. You got caught eating the booty. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, sometimes you gotta
Hey,
eat some
and this
booty.
was like before eating ass was the
Yeah.
thing.
I was a pioneer of that shit.
This was
You know,
early
you can
ass
take
eating
that,
days.
player. You can run.
You
with
never
that,
eat no booty?
I'm not. We're not going to talk about that.
Well, you gotta talk
I
about
mean,
it if you bring it up.
I mean, I've done it. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit, I'm not gonna.
I will
I'm
be
not gonna
honest.
sit here and say I haven't. You know what I'm saying? I used to get fucking really fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
and that's what I'm
you
saying.
know what I'm saying? And,
Honestly,
you know,
when I think about it, I don't really enjoy eating booty anymore.
Nah.
It was during the time. It was like It was a time of sexual exploration.
Exploration,
You know what I'm saying?
Exploitation,
And eating booty was
really.
the forbidden fruit.
but these young girls, they're wild, yo. These young girls, they're out here. They
See,
like that wild
I
shit.
can't speak on because I have a girlfriend. So I don't know, but I would imagine if they're out here, that they're not living as crazy as we
Yeah,
do.
and I'm not black enough to get laid in this city,
Oh,
so I don't
man.
really know either. To tell you the
You'll
truth.
figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Well, he tried doing blackface, and that didn't go over.
Oh
so
no, you did blackface? Oh no, I was about to say.
I was
totally
like, I
joking.
didn't know how to.
Yo,
fucking-
remember when the dude did the blackface of me for Halloween?
of you?
Of you?
Yo, you
Hold
don't.
on.
Yo,
You were a Halloween costume.
yo, somebody. I'll show you.
That's kind of
Yo, I was like, at first I was like, damn, like, you know, I was flattered and shit, like, this is dope. Then I'm sitting there, my mom was like, yo, that's fucked up, yo. And I was like, but he did, I get it, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, you play both sides, it's fucked up. But I was like, because I'm like, oh shit, somebody trying to beat me for that. I mean, he did like the straight up mohawk. It was dope as fuck.
Wait, did he put makeup on his face?
Oh no, he had straight up like black.
Was this
like brown
pre 2012? Because I feel like pre 2012.
No. He did it.
Because I accidentally
like
did
a whole
blackface one year for Halloween.
whole bunch of people fucking blew it fucking ham.
I did. Okay, so I dressed up.
So this
Here's-
when
this
Jason,
is the confession part of
this is
the
the
show.
confession when Dolo tells us about when he was
confession part of
racist.
the
No,
show.
listen. I definitely never was
Let
racist.
it
Let it
like-
out,
But
King. Let it
I
out, King.
mistakenly
He's like-
became blackface. And I'll tell you what
He's like,
happened.
how do you mistakenly become
me just
blackface?
explain.
He's
Did
like,
you get out
"Hell,"
this?
and there was
You
a
know,
dirt
I was
patch,
in
and
the shower.
blackface
I was
first.
in the shower and I thought this shit was moisturizer,
No.
and this shit was black tar. And I
No.
was like, what
Listen,
the fuck?
let me
I'm gonna keep this
explain.
shit on my face. You know what I'm
So
saying? Like,
I thought it
it's
looked good.
it's 2009. Okay, I'm going
Hold on,
as
give me paint the
You gotta
picture of
paint the picture.
2009
For
me
all
real
the people
quick.
that are
Like,
listening, 'cause
what
you know what I'm
songs are on the radio? Give me like.
well.
I
I'll tell you
wanna
what song
feel
that was
this.
on the radio. Waka Flocka Flame.
Oh,
Okay?
Which
wow.
one?
It was probably like his first shit. It just came out.
We talking like "Oh Let's Do It," like
probably "Oh Let's Do It" or the other one he had that was big at that time.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be Waka Flocka Flame,
Oh,
right?
no.
So check this out.
That's why
Hear
you
me
put
out.
Waka Flux.
So at this
Waka,
time I'm
I'm
living in
sorry.
West Town. I think you were living in West Town around this time.
Yeah.
You remember how West Town? A lot of wig shops, a lot of
Oh,
ghetto,
man. Ghetto.
clothing stores.
Yeah.
So I was like, this would be easy to get a wardrobe costume.
It's a
So I
perfect
go, I get this
formula.
4XL. This was back when XLTs were the
Oh,
thing.
man.
Tall shirt, and it said like, money
God.
over bitches, family over
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I've actually found this picture the other day.
This isn't racist at all.
So
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
well, it's not racist. I'm being Waka Flocka. He
Listen.
could have been white. Let me just finish.
I think I saw Waka rocking that shirt, honestly, in one of his early music videos.
I go and I buy a fake chain. You could get them at the fucking Asian store for
Yeah,
fucking
yo,
like
I mean,
$10.
like half,
couple bucks,
or you
right?
just borrowed it from half the dudes that were at the club. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
You know?
true.
You know?
So I got that, and then the last piece, I needed a wig,
Oh,
right?
man.
So I go to the store to get
Oh,
a dreadlock
God.
wig, so I could look like
Oh,
Waka
no.
Flocka.
Because he's got dreadlocks.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So the only one they had was a blonde wig.
Oh no!
And I was like, well,
So
this
you-
ain't gonna work.
So you should have just stopped with the
Well,
costume
well,
right
hold on,
there.
hold on.
You just-
So check this out.
This is a determined man.
I know.
I was determined to
this
get my
dude
costume.
went and
So check this out.
this is some
Let me
Dolo
finish.
shit. Totally.
I get the wig, right? And I'm like, all right, I put on the wig. I'm looking like some fucked up character from The Sixth Sense or something. I'm like, I gotta paint the wig. So I get this can of spray paint, right?
Oh my god!
I spray paint the wig,
I knew you were. Gonna
and then
go
I
there.
put on the wig.
Oh no!
All right, boom.
Yeah.
Waka Flocka, no
Yeah.
blackface, we're good.
Dude looked like
I
a-
go and I DJ
Dude
my
looked
set.
like a dude looked like a Cabbage Patch
Little
doll.
By
or some
the end
shit.
of the
It's a
set,
little hot in there.
all the paint that was on the dreadlocks came off onto my face.
It's a little hot in there.
So this girl,
So you did accidentally really do the
yeah,
black.
that's what I'm
space.
saying.
Okay.
It was an accident.
So
So
this is-
I can't see myself because I'm DJing, and this is before camera phones were a thing. So I go
how good
outside.
of a skit is this?
So this was I was DJing Scarlet. So I go outside to smoke
Oh,
a cigarette at the
man.
end of my set, and this young African American woman, she goes, "What the fuck are you supposed to be?"
Oh,
and
man.
I go. She goes, no, she goes.
No,
she,
because she was about to beat your. She was about to
She
beat
was
the
like-
brakes off your
but
ass.
she was
That's
old-
what she was about to do.
She wasn't young.
Yeah,
she was older,
yeah,
but
yeah.
she
She was
goes,
about
she
to
goes,
beat the
She
brakes
goes,
off
"Are you
you."
supposed to be Michael Jackson for the Wiz?"
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes.
And I go,
No, she
"No,
didn't
I'm
say
supposed to
the
be
Wiz.
Waka Flocka
Not
Flame."
Ease on Down the Road, yo.
Yeah,
What?
He's on
Ease
down the
on
road
yo?
because it was like on my nose and on my cheeks, and I'm like completely
Oh
covered.
my god.
And
He's
yeah,
like-
so then I realized it's time to wash off my face. And call it.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, you got to wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Speaking of wrap it up, we got to get to dinner.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
We got to start drinking.
I feel like we're
I need a
just
drink
getting
because it's
started.
good.
I feel like
man.
we're
Getting started.
just fucking breaking ground.
We're just wetting the. We could always
wetting the whistle here. You know
always-
what I'm saying?
We could always do a part 2 when we're in Chicago.
I mean, we
Next
could,
30.
dude. You know, this definitely could happen
Good.
again.
I do
you
have
know,
a setup at the crib.
You know,
There
I
you
do
have
have
it.
a setup.
you know,
at the
we
crib.
could do this. I'm down. This is good.
It's a good time.
And then we can really let those.
Let me just
we
get-
can really
I
let
feel
the
like
Chicago secrets out. You know
We
what I'm saying?
need. We need
I
like.
mean, we never did
one-
finish the POS story, but we're good.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I mean, you could.
No, I don't give a fuck about that. Fuck, that's
The
nothing.
POS story.
I mean, I broke a fucking POS at Underground.
It's cute.
He was
And,
upset.
you
I was
it was an
upset.
angry
You know,
night.
I'm-
He
you know,
punched the
yeah.
POS screen. It's
I bought
cute.
that
We've all
bitch.
been
Hey,
there.
I bought that motherfucker. That shit was not cheap.
Wait, they made you pay for it?
Fuck yeah. Arturo was like, I thought I was fired. Arturo was
But
like,
at that time, you were
Arturo was like, you're a damn good DJ, and I really can't afford to not have you. But he was like, if Newbie says you can come back, and Newbie was like, Newbie knew he was wrong too, and we both made up and shit. And then he was like, but then Gomez was like, but you got to pay for the POS, and I'm like, all right, fuck that. Then I went to go look how much the POS was, and I had a fucking heart attack. That shit was like $2,500. I was like, what the fuck?
But I think back then you were making a lot.
I mean, you know, that was fucking chump
you were the
change.
first celebrity DJ
Yeah,
in
you know,
Chicago.
Rich
you
out
know,
here.
you know,
Well, I mean,
doing
there's
it.
been big
Leather
DJs out of
jacket.
Chicago.
I mean,
but I
this
mean,
guy-
he had the mohawk.
I
Which
remember
you
when
can't
I-
really tell right now
No,
looking at him.
we
But
went
the man
we went
used
for
to
a
have
little
an 8
variation.
inch vertical, maybe 10-inch
Yeah,
vertical.
that thing was up there back in the day.
Rock-
dude.
Rock
That
and
bitch
Rat-
was,
with
yeah.
graphics in the
graphics
side.
in the side. That was the
He kind
graffiti.
of taught us about the black card. The
Yeah.
black card thing. Like
Which-
when you
but
were,
he had a few
like,
black cars.
Well, no, like when you get an Uber, like this dude would.
Oh,
always
yeah,
get
he
the
would
dude,
show
dude,
up,
yo,
you know
I
what
was
I'm
like
saying?
one of the,
In the
I was like
SUV
one of the
by himself.
OGs. I was one of the
Yeah.
OGs with Uber, yo.
I definitely was doing
had,
that.
I had hella Uber credits because of that shit. Because I was like one of the beta testers for
Well, yeah,
Uber
you
in
had a Uber
Chicago.
code, I think
He had
you
that
had,
code,
right?
and then I gave it to everybody. And motherfuckers, and, I remember I was gonna use that shit when I was DJing in London for the Olympics. And I remember me and
quick-
Shannon,
just a quick
you know,
drop,
me,
just a
no,
little-
no,
hold on,
Shannon,
just breeze
you know,
over
you know,
that.
you know,
Hold on,
you know, you know.
breeze over that.
No. So we were using it. I had like thousands of dollars of credits, and I went to go fucking use it, and I'm like, oh, I got all these Uber credits, I can finally use them, and I just kept noticing. I'm like, why does my credit card keep on getting charged? And I'm just balling out with Ubers, like, oh man, we can go anywhere. And then fucking, I get back, and I remember the guy Zach, he's like, man, he's like, Uber credits don't transfer internationally, and I was about to show up at the Uber office, yo. I was like, bitch, what? Oh hell no! I was like. That shit was like 2 bands, dog. It's like Uber charges. I was like, fuck. I was like, y'all gonna make these credits stick. I was like, they took care of me. Good shout out to Uber for that shit, but
Nice.
because they knew I was about to come in the office and let that chopper sing
You
up
were
in that
the
boy.
you were the black card guy. You
Yeah.
sort of. I remember you were the dude that everyone sort of took notes from in my. I feel like Dolo was a little bit further along than me. I feel like I'm like the youngest.
Yeah.
Age-wise, and also like in the DJ game, you were the dude that everyone took notes from to be like to elevate your look,
game.
your
Just all around.
get your Instagram clean.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
Dolo was like, "Yo, Rock taught me." That if you're in the DJ booth, you don't go to the bar to get your own drink.
Oh, yeah, he's
like,
like,
you get
what
a
the fuck are
server
you
to
doing?
bring you a drink.
When we would go on tour, he'd be like, stop.
Yeah,
He'd be
yeah.
like, you tell the manager to get you a bucket and have them bring it out
Yeah,
here.
yeah, you gotta
Like,
have
that's
you gotta have
celebrity,
that
that-
display up there because it's like you're in your zone. You get in your zone like. Fucking, I don't got no time to get no fucking drink right now. You know what I'm saying? 2, these motherfuckers can afford to give you fucking some fucking. You know me, I drink Coronas. Motherfucker, I need 6 Coronas. You know what I'm saying? Have my fucking
a lot of
Coronas
trips to the
ready for
bar.
me. Like, damn, I'm not asking no fucking bottles of fucking, Tito's and fucking this and that. Like, yo,
I'm
give
gonna let you
me
know
a case
tonight,
of Corona, bitches.
We
You know
may
what I'm
have
saying?
to,
You
we may have to exercise that.
Yeah.
You just got it's optics. You know what I'm saying? That's just back in the game. It was. It's just how you look. You know what I'm saying? You got to pull up in the fresh car. You got to have the girls with you. You got to, you got to walk up in that bitch. And then too, when you're not there, you got to fucking go, get a table, get a bottle. Quit being a broke ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? And fucking go get a table.
Yeah,
Go
that's
kick
Zach.
it. You know what
These
I'm
were
saying?
the things.
You know what I mean? That's what you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do that shit. Like, most DJs be up in there like, yo, can I get some drink tickets, yo?
yeah.
Can I get some drink
No,
tickets?
you're right.
Hey,
I
look,
mean, it takes money to make money.
don't. Look, I used to use my fair share of drink tickets, too. But, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I
I
remember
also
those
bought
underground
tables. You know?
thumbprint
Yeah,
tickets.
yo, them
Yeah.
shits,
Few of them
shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
I remember when Nubi would come and just bless me with like,
yo,
or him
stats.
or
Yeah.
who was his right hand man.
Fucking Travis.
Travis,
yeah.
I'd be like, what's up, Travis? He'd be like, hey, and he'd be like, give me a hand.
Yeah.
And I'd be like,
Yo,
this motherfucker's
Yo,
heavy. I'm
yo,
like,
yo,
oh, I know there's a bunch of
you were on all night because you go to every girl and be like, yo, let me get you a drink,
Yeah.
You know, you were Gucci that
don't
night.
worry about it.
Yeah, yo,
Wait,
I got you.
autograph.
They'd be like, damn, he in here buying drinks like that at
Because
Underground.
back then, underground drinks were like $20 a
Yeah,
pop
yo,
and
you'd be like,
shit.
yo, let me get 4 shots.
Yeah, right.
And give her a couple shits too, you know what I'm saying?
be like, are you gonna
And
tip
they
this
be like,
time, you
yeah,
broke
like,
bitch?
yeah, and I'm like, here you go, here goes your 4 tickets. They be like, Rock, you gonna pay me? Like, y'all gonna be all right, motherfucker? Shit. All that money y'all walking out with at the end of the night, shit.
I
You know,
see y'all shopping.
I ain't see no tip for none of them fucking motherfucking songs I was playing
That's
for
a
their
fact,
asses.
that's a
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, can you play this? Because my table, he wants to spend $5,000 right now. Can you play this song right now? But he wants you to play it on a minute 39. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what the fuck? Like,
his
really?
bottle
You know what I'm saying?
presentation, yeah.
And you're like, fuck his bottle presentation right now. Do you not see me in my zone right now, bitch? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like some whack ass song too. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
But
It's
one
like,
hand
can you play
washes
like
the other.
Weezer? Not I love
Tell
Weezer,
it
but it's
to
like
these
some shit like
theme
way the
songs.
fucking left field.
Remember
You know
when
what I'm
you used
saying?
to be able to play Weezer in the club?
Yo.
I'm playing Weezer tonight.
I'm dropping
You
that
won't.
shit tonight, yo.
Listen,
Yo,
none
we're
of
gonna
y'all
play
are-
everything tonight that you just shouldn't play.
Well, then let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go get drunk because I need liquor
Yeah,
courage
yeah,
to do
yeah.
that.
Because they're gonna be like,
Let's fucking
people
wrap
gonna be
this up.
looking
I
at
need to
us
eat
like,
before I
what
do
the
that.
fuck was they drinking tonight? Like, yeah.
But we're gonna make them sure they remember that.
Yeah,
All
they
right,
will.
we'll leave on a high
Yeah,
note.
hey, next week they're gonna be like, and we actually don't have jobs right now.
Hey, this
They're
is
like,
part
yeah,
two.
So we started a
part 2. So if
Patreon.
anybody has any open DJ bookings right now in the Houston area,
Go
we
fund
are
me, link
actually
is in the
unemployed right now.
To be continued. You're gonna have to tune in and see.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us. Rock City.
The
So
legend.
so good to have you back.
Yeah, it's good
I
to
feel
see
like,
you guys.
this feels
Fucking
like the
wow.
old days. I don't get that feeling often.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited.
That
to turn
feeling's
up.
gone, bro. I thought that shit was gone forever, but this feels good. We're gonna have a good time. If you're on the YouTube, drop a subscribe, comment, question, send it to your boy. I don't know.
Yeah, go subscribe to my shit, DJ Rock
Yeah,
City.
plug
Yeah.
your shit.
On IG, DJ Rock City. Shit.
There it is.
On all that
DJ
shit.
Rock City. Let's go, champ. Thank you. We're gonna have a good ass night. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Dude.